I'm a diabetes specialist at the Hospital for Sick Children, and we're engaged in research in youth who have type 1 diabetes, and specifically looking at risks and onset and progression of diabetes-related kidney disease. So we've been involved with a research study called ADIT, which is the Adolescent Diabetes Cardiorenal Intervention Trial. We know that the teenage years and adolescence is a period whereby diabetes-related kidney disease can start and it can progress due to a variety of factors. And our primary focus is to identify those individuals at risk and look at a prevention-based strategy, so they do not sort of have progression to further risks of kidney disease. The CANSOLVE CKD is this wonderful spectrum, that goes across the lifespan. So when we bring our patient partners and we sit together and they see, and they hear from many of the individuals their experiences of perhaps being farther along that spectrum of living with dialysis, of living with chronic complications related to established kidney disease, I think these are eye-opening. These are people for whom they have tremendous contributions to make. And as much as we can, we want to focus on health. We don't want to focus on disease. And I think that's what drives us. So the challenge is always about, informing, about educating, about partnering, about sort of opportunities for research studies that can engage the patient in questions that they want answered. You have to ask your patients, your partners, what is the best way to do it? What language do we use? How do we reach you? How much is too much? And that's where sort of that give and take comes through, and I think you have to listen, but also asking people what are their biggest concerns. And if we're looking at broader research, how do we address these concerns? And some of the steps can be small, but in the end, a lot of small steps lead to, I think, a large journey. Research done to people was never something that sat well with me. Research done with people, research done with our families and our patients has always been something that, to me, is the right way to go. And this was a process that was, I learned, but it very much it felt very good to be a part of, and I think it also was gratifying to do, and it's gratifying to be a part of.